In the midst of a divorce action, it's understandable that there's going to be a lot of emotion. What's really important for people to avoid in terms of custody battles is speaking negatively about the other spouse, especially around the minor children. Regardless of the minor children's age, it does have a negative impact on them. What you don't want to do is create some sort of alienation pattern where the minor children no longer wish to see or visit or have any contact with the other parent. What Nebraska law likes and what we suggest is trying to foster a positive relationship between your minor children and your soon-to-be ex-spouse. At the end of the day, you both have to co-parent, and what you're really scared about, what you're really concerned about is making sure that the minor children's best interests are cared for. A common mistake that people have is fighting that urge to speak negatively about the other parent, even though there may be cause for that to happen. If you're contemplating custody, or if you have a custody issue that may arise, please remember the minor children are going to be more affected if you speak negatively about that other parent. There's plenty of other options for you to reach out to, including your attorney and therapist, friends, but speaking negatively about the spouse of the minor children is definitely a no-no. A common mistake that some people have when they're going through the process is just simply forgetting all the issues that arise on a day-to-day basis. Certain events happen and you may forget those details because other events happen throughout your life. It's important that you document certain big instances so that you don't forget those details. The law is really practiced within the details. So having those details written down and documented as a way to refresh your recollection is going to be a great way for you to transfer that information to your attorney. Time is one of those things that you can never replace. And so when you're dealing with your minor children, it's really important as a parent to avoid the mistake of missing your visitations or being late for visitations altogether. The reality is it creates a negative connotation with that visitation with the minor children, and it can also frustrate your relationship with the other parent. Plan accordingly, make sure that your visitation schedule is well planned out, share a calendar if necessary, and have an open line of communication with the other spouse in the event that there is some delay in exercising your visitation. Co-parenting with a spouse, ex-spouse, or ex-boyfriend or girlfriend can be a difficult thing. Emotions are running high, and sometimes it's difficult to get over past relationship struggles. Reacting negatively to calls, to texts, or to social media content is definitely something that people need to avoid. If you receive a communication from the ex-spouse that is triggering in some manner, what you really need to do is set the phone down, set the computer down, don't make that call. Come back to that communication and respond to it once you've had a chance to think about it. What you don't want to do is give the other party any ammunition that can be used against you in court. What I tell people, which is sort of cliche, but in the state of Nebraska, if Coach Osborne wouldn't say it to the press, you don't want to say that to your ex-spouse. Anything that he wouldn't say, you shouldn't say either. If you're concerned about some custody mistakes or common mistakes parents make in custody actions, please feel free to reach out to Husker Law. We'd love to help you out.